Hey everyone, Digital Rampage here with an E3 prediction video. Now before I even get started, I know I'm not going to be able to cover everything that's most likely going to be shown at E3. This is just a short list of games that I'm personally really excited and expecting to actually see at E3, and then a short list of games that most likely won't be at E3, but if anything there might just be like a small trailer or just a release date or just even just a small reveal. But before I even get started with the video, just make sure to leave a comment down below to let me know what games you're expecting to see and what you're excited to see at E3. Now, not to delay any longer, let's just go ahead and get on with the video. Now, the first game I'm going to start off with is Halo 6. Now, the Halo games haven't seen a mainline entry into the games since 2015 with Halo 5, and that kind of met lukewarm reception from gamers and critics. I mean, I personally loved the gameplay of it. If it just had Halo 4 like storytelling and just the Halo 5 gameplay that it had, I would have loved it. But not to get any further into that, like I said, there hasn't been a mainline Halo game since 2015, and especially with how lacking Xbox exclusives have been the past few years, they really need a solid exclusive, and I really think they're going to show that off with Halo 6. Especially showing off the Xbox One X capabilities that Halo 6 could possibly have, maybe show off a demo for it, and what I'm personally expecting there to be is, like I just said, a demo, and then maybe they'll release the beta date for later this fall, and then have a holiday release date. Next, I'm going to go on with Brothers in Arms. Now, there hasn't been a Brothers in Arms game since the Xbox 360 with Brothers in Arms Hell's Highway. Now, there's been the, I wouldn't say good mobile app that was a Brothers in Arms game, but late back in 2015, IGN even made a video saying that Gearbox has been working on an quote-unquote authentic Brothers in Arms game, and basically just based around Troy Baker and his squad, and what I'm personally predicting that game to be, and basically what everyone else has been predicting, is that it's going to be during the later years of the war, and they're going to be fighting more towards into Germany, and it's basically going to conclude Matt Baker's story. And I really hope to see a reveal trailer for it, maybe a little bit of gameplay, but I'm not expecting a release date for anytime soon. Next, I'm going to go on with Kingdom Hearts 3. Now, there's been a lot of talk of Kingdom Hearts 3 lately. They even showed off more of the English cutscenes and just English gameplay of it, and I personally saw it on YouTube, and I honestly thought the actual English voice acting in it was actually really good. Now, granted, Tom Hanks isn't coming back to actually do Woody. He said that his brother actually does the voices for Woody in the video games, but the voice acting in it was just incredible. It made me feel like I was watching just a Toy Story movie again, and I'm really looking forward to seeing that. And now, like I've said, there's been a lot of Kingdom Hearts 3 talk and gameplay just circling around recently, but if anything, I feel like they'll just show off what they've already shown and then just show an official release date for Kingdom Hearts 3, which is most likely going to be later on this year, if not early next year. Now, to finish off the games that I'm personally expecting to see at E3, I'm more or less going on a hunch here and just saying Resident Evil 2 Remake will be at E3 this year, because this game has been kind of expected for a while now, and there hasn't really been any details on this other than a leak that went through Horror's Reality, I believe is the name of the actual website, but it just kind of leaked that it's going to be using the Resident Evil 7 engine, and it's going to be over the shoulder like Resident Evil 4 was. Now it might be going off the traditional gameplay that Resident Evil 2 had, like Resident Evil HD Remake and Resident Evil 0 with tank controls and fixed camera angles, but it might bring more people in who haven't played Resident Evil 2 or just didn't like the controls and the camera angles, and they might actually end up becoming fans of the older, more original titles. And I'm really expecting to see that, and I'm really looking forward to it. Now, to start off the list of games I'm not really expecting to see at E3, but they might be there, I'm just going ahead and start off with Borderlands 3. Now, a lot of people might be surprised by this because there's been a lot of talk by Borderlands 3 coming from Gearbox and just a lot of rumors coming from fans in general. I'm just personally not expecting to see it because they even said that Borderlands 3 probably won't be coming out for a long time, despite Gearbox even saying that it's been in development, and they even showed off what the engine could possibly look like in that engine tech demo from earlier this year, just showing off Borderlands assets in their new engine. Like I said, I'm just personally not really expecting to see it, mostly because they've been teasing Brothers in Arms a lot more than what they have with Borderlands 3. The only real difference is that they actually had physical assets showing for Borderlands 3, but for Brothers in Arms they've been more tight-lipped about it, and they've just said it's been in active development since 2015. But to go ahead and get on with the list, I'm going to go with Metro Exodus. That's another game that's been delayed till possibly next year, just so it doesn't have to compete with the real crowded fall season of this year. If anything, I'm expecting that they're going to show off their new release date for it and maybe actual gameplay. Now, I know they said they showed quote-unquote gameplay last year, but that was more cinematic and just looked more like a CGI trailer than actual gameplay. Even if it was just a trailer, I mean, it still looked really good, and I'm really excited to see the next entry in the Metro series, but I'm not keeping my fingers crossed for it. Next, I'm going to be talking about Halo Master Chief Collection. Now, there's one reason why I'm even talking about Master Chief Collection, is that if anyone has paid attention to Halo in the past couple months, they would know that there was a mod for an old canceled game called Halo Online that was canceled by Microsoft years ago, and this modding team called El Dorito made a mod for what they thought was abandonware for Halo Online, and they basically pushed new life into it, and they made it more stable, and they basically were able to bring Halo 3 online for free. And even the Halo esports community, even 343, even original fans of the Halo series, they loved this mod. And while yes, Microsoft did have to release a cease and desist order for any further development for the El Dorito mod, they did say it's perfectly clear that Halo fans want the classic Halo experience on PC. Now, I know there's Halo Forge and there's Halo Wars 1 and 2 that you can get on PC, but other than that, you can't really get the classic Halo experience on PC at the moment. And I feel like Microsoft really knows that, and they might do a surprise release and just a surprise announcement that Halo Master Chief Collection will be coming to the Windows 10 platform. And if they did do it, I really hope that they would release it through Steam like they did Halo Definitive Edition, because I feel like that's what the PC gamers want the most. Next and final on my list of games that are not really likely to be at E3 will be Crackdown 3. And this, I really feel like, doesn't even need much of an explanation. Crackdown 3 has been basically in development hell for years. This game was supposed to even come out on the Xbox 360, and it's just been pushed back and back and back, and I really don't even think there's no telling on when this game can actually be released. But then again, like, they might end up showing it off, and they might actually have a release date for it, but as far as I know, there hasn't really been much talk of Crackdown 3 from Xbox at all, so again, I'm not really expecting that game to actually be there. But that's my list of games that I'm expecting and not really somewhat expecting to actually be at E3. Again, let me know in the comments what you're expecting to actually see at E3, what you're looking forward to, and what you're excited about the most when it comes to E3 this year. This has been a video from Digital Rampage, and I'll see you guys next time.